5 websites for beginners in the stock market. The first one is Yahoo Finance. So Yahoo Finance, I can look at their statistics page, which is the fundamental analysis of a company. This gives me information like their market cap, forward PE ratios, profitabilities, and also management effectiveness. I like looking at return on equity. They also give me the financials page, which is their income statement, cash flow, and balance sheet for the company. This is the numbers of the company and really what will help me find out what's behind the company in accounting terms. I use Yahoo Finance for their shareholder data and their options data. The second website is Barchart. Barchart I use for screening for stocks, SEC filings, and their technical analysis page. So on here I can read 10K annual reports on companies, what their technicals are on the companies, and their next earnings date. And this is information that beginners might find harder to find on Yahoo Finance. The third website is Stock Profit Calculator by Salecalc. This helps me find what percent return I would want, what their initial share price would be, and what the final share price would be, as well as how much I'm spending or how many shares I'm buying. This information I can find on my own, but it's much quicker to find an exit strategy using a calculator like this. The fourth website you need is a brokerage. This is where you put your money in to actually buy the equity. I use Options House because of their really cheap flat rate fee. A cheap flat rate fee for beginners is the most important part because this is a percentage of your portfolio you're trading away. If you have a $500 portfolio and you have $4.95 flat rate fee, you're trading almost 1% of your portfolio every trade to enter. And then to exit, you're also trading away 1%. So making 10% return on a trade, you're already trading away 2% with a $500 portfolio. So that's why I cannot stress enough that a low flat rate fee is the most important for beginners. Their options are also the cheapest out of all the brokerages at 50 cents a contract. E-Trade is a little more expensive at $6.95. With E-Trade, you get more tools, you get different tools, and you get better, more thorough data. So once you're a beginner and you want to move into more advanced brokerages, you can go look at E-Trade. Another cheap one is Schwab at $4.95. Like I said, they have different tools and they have different data that they provide you. There's also brokerages on your phone like the Robinhood app, but that's just for iOS or Android. But I really recommend using a brokerage on your desktop or your iMac. The fifth website is Valueline. They're $16 a month for their subscription, and they give you their ranking information, which is solved by their own algorithms they developed. They give you two important things that I look. They give you financial strength of a company on A to C ranking, C being the lowest of a company. Like it says here, the lowest grade is reserved for companies experiencing serious financial difficulty. I'm looking at Apple here, and it's at A++. So I know Apple is really financially steady. Of course, they have almost like $80 billion in cash. I can also look at their safety. So this is the risk of the company. Now, when I want to determine how much to invest in a company, knowing how safe the company is important for me to find how much I would be willing to risk. So I really recommend Valueline once you get out of that beginner stage and you start really trading and looking for more information to make better investments. But using all these websites really give you them enough information to do research and make decisions on what you want to trade. If you like financial education videos and stock market videos, like and subscribe.